Nicole, and I am here with Maureen and Marvin Pepper. They have been with us for 2.5 years now. So tell us about your health and fitness before you joined.
Well, we tried just about everything, and I think we were looking for something a little bit different, something a little bit more functional to, as we grow older, to work with. That was a little bit easier. We were doing CrossFit before this, and we did like it, but realized there was something probably a little bit more that we needed. And Marvin was injured, and then we stopped going there, and I was looking for something new. And that's kind of what I was looking for something else. I had my own personal health issues. I have, for those of you out there, I have Hashimoto's disease. It's an autoimmune disease that attacks the thyroid. So I had gained a tremendous amount of weight in a very short time, and I didn't know what was wrong. And I was diagnosed, and then I was really seeking something better for myself, more holistic, something with nutrition and long-term fitness. I wanted more lean muscle, and then coming here, it seems, looking into Kvell, it seemed like it might be a good fit for me.
Yeah, definitely. You came to the right spot for sure. Okay, were you nervous about anything when you started, or?
I think it just was a little bit of shell shock of walking in, and it's like, okay, go. And I thought I just was going to come in for checking the place out, and there I was signing up, and it was kind of caught me off guard, but it was very good to see.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, and how about you?
Well, I had a little different situation when I started because I was rehabbing from knee surgery. That was cool though, because everybody helped me work through doing, protecting my knee and getting it strong and repairing that.
Yeah.
But it is interesting that first day because you just show up, you're not expected with it, and it's like, okay, start rolling, you just go right into the workout.
Yeah.
But I think that's the part I like the most, is you don't really have to sit there and try to think about what you're doing. You just, go to the next station and do the next thing.
Yeah, it's just fast paced, and you don't have to think about anything.
Right.
You just got to work out and work hard.
You'll go as hard as you can, as long as you can, and then, go to the next spot and do it all over again.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Okay. How is Kvell different than anything like you've done before?
I don't think that it's completely different. I mean, it's very specific training, and I think the one thing that you see people that maybe don't have the greatest experience over our time while we've been here, I just think that they're not getting that idea that it's high intensity, and it's not high intensity unless you go all out.
True. So, it is what you make of it. So if you want to take it easy, then you can, but if you want to go all out, then you can do that as well. Yeah. Okay.
The multiple levels help though, because when you first start, you might not be ready for level 3 movement, but you have 2 other choices that you can do. So that's really good. And even now, like yesterday when we were working out, there's like tired. As you get tired, you drop down and start doing, but just keep moving kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. What would you specifically say you like most about Kvell?
I'd say you don't have to think about it. You just show up and you do it. And sometimes I think people worry about what will come next or what the workout will be. I don't think of it that way. I just come in and I do what I'm told, and I just get it done. And the best thing about that to me is I personally, I've done workouts similar, but I don't think in the format that you just come in, you roll out, you do your stretches, so you get ready for the workout, and then you just go. And that whole period is only 45 minutes. You get in, you get out, you get done, and there's results. Whereas in the past, and many people will go to the gym and you spend hours, and half of that time is wandering from one machine to the next,
figuring out what to do.
and sometimes you don't really know, or you think you know, and then you're wasting a couple of hours. And we've had a couple of experiences where we've had some pretty fit looking guys and gals come in here, and those of us that maybe don't look as fit as them, they come in and we kick their butts.
Yes.
They are not prepared for this workout. It's not to say that it's that hard, and everything is hard that's new. And you just got to give yourself time. We do help everyone that comes in. I mean, I myself have helped so many new people, and just, you see the look on their face and they're nervous. And so you kind of buddy up and just say, well, I promise it will get easier. I promise it will get easier, because you just kind of feel a little bit like, oh my God, what do I do next?
Yeah.
And honestly, the best thing to do is look for a friendly face and follow them around the room.
Right?
That's
exactly
the easiest
what
way
I
to
did
do
too.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Because it's so fast paced. And then it's like, after a while, after like 2 or 3 times, you start to get the hang of things. But if you're new to this kind of like atmosphere, then it is a little intimidating. But you get used to it.
It's really flexible too, because we change our days almost every week. You adjust the days, and that's the cool part, because it's interchangeable.
True. Okay.
And with CrossFit, sometimes if you change days of the WOD, you wouldn't get the results that you were looking for, or you'd have to do the same exact workout twice.
Okay.
Nobody wants to do that.
Yeah.
But here, it's a lot easier to say, oh, I'm going to go this days this week, because your schedule is never the same.
Yeah. And it's a total body workout each time, so you don't have to worry about like, oh, well, Monday's leg day, but I'm going to miss that. So what am I going to do?
You do everything every day.
Yeah, definitely.
You can really interchange the days, and then the Saturday morning classes are a good way, especially when the weather's bad, to get something to where you feel like you earned your coffee shop trip.
Right. Earn that weekend.
Right. Earn your weekend.
Yeah, it's a good way to start the weekend.
Right.
Those are fun.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay, what are the biggest changes you've seen in yourself?
180 degrees for me. I've been able, just on my health side, I've gotten that under control.
Yeah.
With help from the folks here, but also with my doctor. But I'm in better shape than I was 20 years ago.
Dang.
I'm not exaggerating. I am leaner and smaller and fitter. My overall fitness, my overall health, the way I eat, my core strength. And I think for both of us, we both like to do other sports. I ski, he snowboards, we both cycle, and we ride long rides, 30, 40 miles on the weekends. And having a strong core has been able to sustain us through so many things. And he plays golf, and it's made a dramatic difference
That's awesome.
In all aspects of our life, being able to be strong. And as I approach 50, it's just a better way to kind of go into that and feeling like I've knocked at least 15 years off myself.
Yeah, that's awesome. How did the nutrition? Did you do a challenge?
I did come in. I did come in kind of on the beginning. I worked with the nutritionist at first, and I did a food log. And then that actually, as I was trying to battle feeling my symptoms, I figured out through that really kind of some of the things that were bothering me, and dairy was one of them, but to no surprise sort of to me. But I did do a challenge. So I started in August 2.5 years ago, and then in January, one of the other ladies here that I've become very close friends with, the other side, we have a little crew. They are our people. They're a little family. I'm sure you've seen us.
Yep.
But I did the challenge in January, and Marvin had yet another surgery.
Oh my gosh.
The other knee.
Oh wow.
Second
What
knee.
the heck?
The other.
Oh my gosh.
The other meniscus. So he had that done, and so she and I did it. And so he couldn't work out. So I said, well, I'm going to have to do something to compensate that. So he just ate along with me. So whatever I cooked and what I was supposed to have, he ate along with me.
So I did the challenge.
Yeah, pretty much.
The food part of it, but
yeah,
it helped. I gained 10 less pounds during my downtime before I was able to get back.
Okay.
And same exact surgery that I had on my right knee repeated on my left knee.
Wow.
So,
but
you're able to get back into it. Were you just modifying the movements kind of thing?
Same thing. Just protect the knee and do other things to substitute. So that was pretty easy. I have just finished rehabbing my shoulder. That was harder.
Oh my gosh.
That was harder to guard. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this has been my personal extended rehab facility.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just getting old and worn out.
It happens.
Yeah.
Happens.
Yeah. I'd say that was though the challenge for me in my own journey was the game changer. I lost about 15 pounds,
Dang.
but not just 15 pounds. I lost so many inches, and you take the pic before and afters, and you just can't believe what you look like before. And so I've taken off all of the weight and then some from when I became ill. And the biggest lesson I learned from that was what you think you want to eat, your body does not want.
Very true.
You absolutely know that.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's whether it's sugar or whatever, not to beat up on sugar, but just really there are certain things that, the idea that food is fuel for your body and not just something to put in your mouth, and being more thoughtful about what you eat. And sort of once you get through that and you realize what works for you and what doesn't, living in that 80-20, 80% of the time you're living that way and not just, kind of throwing caution to the wind, because all that you have gained or lost in this case will go back on. And it's really about a lifestyle change and how you eat going forward, it's not a diet. It's really changing your mindset about food and exercise. And the exercise here, the muscle building, will help you burn calories and when you're not even doing anything. So that was huge, especially, it's harder when you get older, and this made it a lot easier.
That's awesome.
To do it.
Yeah. Having both fitness and nutrition, just like
absolutely.
Total body life change.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Definitely. Okay. How was the challenge for you? I know you were the one keeping him accountable, but
he decided to eat what I cooked.
That makes it easy.
It honestly, for me, it was just a couple of key things. Like you took out, like for me, it was bread. Like you identified the carbs that were, say, maybe extra during, and so I don't eat nearly as much bread. I'm not like bread free or anything, and but it did make a difference. It made it easier. I've kind of adjusted the way I eat. Drop my portions down was probably the biggest thing.
There we go.
Yeah.
Because it's so easy to eat so much more than you need to. Right. Everywhere you go, everything you get is giant, right?
You're not aware of it.
And then they, you look at what they tell you you're supposed to eat. You're like, I'm not going to live on that. But then you're doing the challenge, and after a couple weeks, you're like, I'm really not hungry. So
it's all what you're fueling your body with.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It just gets to be like, it's changed it. Like now I can go out and eat, and I'll eat something that I never used to think twice about. And now I'll leave there like I just stuffed Thanksgiving dinner down my throat.
Dang.
I'm like, oh, there's so much food.
Yeah, because you're eating probably more nutrient-dense foods and stuff. Maybe
I think we're just used to eating less, and I think we were eating well and relatively clean before that, but we just were eating too much, and we didn't even realize. And then when you cut it down in those first few days, and I've commented on folks that are doing the challenge currently, and they're kind of like, you sort of get that little bit of hollow feeling in those first couple of days. It will go away within another day or two. It will stop. Yeah, because your body is like, what is going on? What are you trying to do? I'm not used to this. But after a week, it pretty much settles down. Yeah, it's just the initial sort of shock to your system of what you're not putting in it and what it's used to, and I call it feeding the beast. Whether it's carbs or sugar or something, it's once you eat that piece of chocolate, it's the beast keeps calling. And I mean, these foods like that are designed so that you will want more of them. So right, and then now it's like I eat too much of those and I get a terrible stomach ache. So it's like, well, I don't want to eat that anymore. So it's kind of teaches your body, kind of figures out what it wants and what it doesn't. You listen to it or you don't, but I tend to, so I don't feel. It's not worth the stomach ache. It's just not worth it. It's not. It's not to me.
Might taste good, but I mean, sometimes you gotta have those little desserts at the restaurant.
I'm not sitting here saying that I'm, because I eat cheap but it's just
being aware,
mindful of
yeah.
Right. And then if you do, it's like, oh, okay, well, kind of clean it up. It's just about being mindful.
Yeah, definitely.
About what you're eating.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, as you know, we are offering our 21 days for $1 still. So what would you say to someone who might be on the fence about starting that?
It's $1. Come on. And
Really?
The great thing is 21 days is the 3-week cycle that we go through. So if you start week 1, day 1, you can go through a whole 3-week piece, and it would be like an extended test drive on your car. Go take it for a week and come back. If you can go through and see how you do, you go do something once, your opinion's going to be set. You had a good day, a bad day, it was really hard workout, whatever. If you do it for 21 days, 3 or 4 times a week is about what most people come. You'll have a really good feel for if this is the right thing for you.
Yeah, you'll know if you like us or not.
Yeah.
Definitely by that 21 days, and if you don't, that's okay. But you got to try it out.
$1.
Yeah,
Right.
Exactly. And you started from the 21 days, right?
I did. I saw an ad on Facebook for the $1, and I thought, well, I need a place, and it looked like something I would at least come check out, and I ended up signing up when I got here. And but it was honestly the best decision I could have made for myself, for my health, my long-term fitness and wellness overall. And then the bonus was we have some very dear friends that have come out of this, and so that was
suffrage together.
That was a bonus.
It bonds you.
It does. Suffer together.
Oh yeah.
Everyone encourages everyone here and pushes you when you need it. Even when you're tired and you don't think you have anything left in the tank, they push you. They encourage you. Whether you're friends or not friends, everyone's kind of doing that.
I would say most people that we see regularly come with a friend or a spouse or something. It's very few people that just come in on their own. And if they do, they're part of a group of people.
Yeah, or they know someone. Or if they're just new, then they get to know people, because the coaches are really good at like grouping up the new people with people they might think like fit with them. And just bond with people through.
It always helps too to have somebody to give you that little nudge, send you that text. Are you going? Yeah. And if you might be sitting at home thinking no, you get that text and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, we do that. We do that a lot with our group. Who's going to class tonight?
Peer pressure.
Right.
It works though. It works.
Yeah, it's some good accountability.
Definitely. It's nice to make friends here too.
Absolutely.
Like, it's just fun. Makes the workout more fun too.
Right, and everyone's here for the same reason. For ultimately, for better fitness and health, and so it helps bond people, even they might be. I think our group spans about 25 years in age, and it doesn't matter how old you are, where you're from, or anything like that. It's we're all kind of here for the same reason, and we bond, and like Marvin said, we suffer together.
There you go. Honestly.
Yeah. But it's only 45 minutes. So.
It's true. 45 minutes to hang out with your friends and work hard and better yourself each and every day.
Yep.
Okay. So one last question. For someone watching this, what would be one piece of advice you have starting fitness, just in general, just for the lifestyle?
The most important thing, whatever you do, just keep doing it and make it just part of your daily routine, your habit. Because that was always my downfall when I was not fit, was that I just didn't have the habit. And once you get into the habit, even if you have something that pulls you away for a week or so, get right back to it. That just having that as a habit is what you need to succeed and make make the changes that you really want to see in yourself.
Oh yeah, because motivation comes and goes, but when you have that habit, it stays there. Your body is used to it. Prioritize it.
You go the days that you're really looking for an excuse not to, and then those are the times where the habit just makes it easy to go through.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And for anybody that has suffered from the yo-yoing of weight loss and gain as I have, that's no longer the case. The habit of, well, I'll go do this, or I'll go do that. This is not just about going to the gym. This is about a long-term lifestyle change, and learning about fitness, what your body needs and wants, and for to get those good habits going, to take you on to whether you stay with Kvell, for years to come, or you decide to go do something else, or if it helps you train as and if you're not an athlete with something else, helping you train for another sport, something like that. But it's absolutely about the habit and getting consistent and holding yourself, hold you more accountable.
Definitely, just long-term health and well-being, pretty
absolutely
much.
Cannot put a price tag on it, trust me.
Seriously, because that is the most important thing in the world.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, on that note, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And it was great talking to you.
Thank you.
And okay, goodbye.
Great.